Searching for an attorney can be a challenging process, from finding the right attorney, scheduling the consultation, meeting with the attorney. All of those things can be administratively challenging from both your perspective and the perspective of the attorney and the attorney's calendar. But what I want to talk to you briefly today about is things you should look for when you've met with an attorney and you're deciding, is this attorney the right attorney for me? And it really comes down to three things. The first of which is, does the attorney listen to you? I often get phone calls from potential clients who have problems. They're very serious problems. They're clearly in distress. And after 30 seconds or a minute on the telephone, they will ask me what they should do or what their rights are or what the value of their claim might be. And I always say, I don't know enough yet. Let's schedule a time to meet. Why don't you come in? Let's talk. I need to hear a lot more about this before I provide you with any advice on what the correct course of action might be. So it's very important that when you meet with an attorney, that the attorney listens to you and listens to you much, much more than they speak. The other thing that an attorney should do is ask good questions. If an attorney isn't asking questions, it may mean that he or she is uninterested or not familiar with the subject matter of your case, or perhaps isn't listening well enough to ask targeted, direct questions. Asking questions is the bread and butter of an attorney's skill set. When they go into court, an attorney tells your story by asking questions of you and of others in front of a judge or a jury, and has to tell your story a convincing way by asking those probing questions. If they don't ask you questions at that initial consultation and drill down into what your circumstances are, that should be somewhat concerning for you in selecting an attorney. And then the third thing that's really important, after you've convinced yourself and made certain that your attorney listens to you and that your attorney asks good questions, you have to ask yourself, can I see myself working with this attorney? If you're involved in a divorce case, which might run the gamut of 6 to 12 to 18, maybe even 24 months, depending on the size and complexity and issues of the case, that's a long time to work with one person in an emotionally charged matter in which you're very, very invested. You have at stake your home, your business, your retirement, your support, your children and their custody. You need to be certain that any attorney that you would hire is somebody that you like and that you feel like you can communicate with regularly and work with and get along with in high stakes situations. So those are the three things that I would suggest you look for: an attorney who listens, an attorney who asks questions, and an attorney that you like and feel like you can work for the next 6 to 24 months. Good luck.